Merchant of Death is dead. Alfred Bernhard Nobel was the inventor of dynamite. One might say he had an explosive personality. Despite his ardent belief in pacifism, he established over 90 armament factories, which doesn't really seem like pacifism for me. When one of his brothers died, a French newspaper erroneously published Alfred Nobel's obituary instead. It was titled, "The Merchant of Death is Dead." Disappointed with how he felt he might be remembered, Nobel set aside a bulk of his vast estate to establish Nobel Prizes to honor men and women for outstanding achievements in physics, chemistry, literature, medicine, and most importantly, working towards peace. When your time comes, how do you want to be remembered? As someone famous? Someone infamous? Someone merely insignificant? Or someone who really made the world a better place? In 2007, 85% of our nation's wealth was held by only 20% of Americans. In 2015, this problem has only worsened. Economic disparities prevent many Americans from gaining access to fundamental rights that most of us take for granted, such as gaining a college education. This in turn prevents them from escaping the perpetual cycle of poverty and really reaching their fullest potential. We can all make a significant difference in this world. When you see a need that needs to be addressed, address it. Stand up for something that you believe in. As humans, we tend to complain more about issues rather than really create solutions to address them. My community service involvement began at the San Luis Obispo Christmas dinner for the homeless. As you can see, I've been working here for a while, and my role definitely grew over the years. In 2003, I was the professional sock folder, and I was pretty good at it too. And by 2008, I was Irish dancing for the guests. And later on, I became an event organizer. In 2012, I was caught completely off guard when I discovered the presence of several homeless classmates at this event. This invisible minority on our SLOHS campus is not only afraid of being discovered, but is even more fearful of not being attending college, which for most of us isn't even a question. 50% of our county's homeless is comprised of children and teens. When I realized that on-campus resources for these peers were virtually non-existent, I decided to start SOS, Strengthen Our School Club. However, when I first began, I wasn't sure if I alone could really make a significant difference. And I also was unsure if I could motivate others to really help this cause. Now, SLOHS SOS provides emergency funds, basic necessities such as groceries, gasoline, and clothing, items important to teens such as movie gift cards and restaurant gift cards, and items that aren't so important to teens such as school supplies, and most importantly, college scholarships. When you see an inequality that needs to be addressed, be that person to make the change. If your heart is in the right place, others will follow your lead. Here's a couple ways that you can make a difference easily in our community. If you're interested in helping the homeless, volunteer at Prado Day Center or People's Kitchen, or donate some old clothes you're no longer wearing. If you're interested in saving marine life, cut up those plastic 6-pack rings that sodas come in before you recycle them. If you want to help abandoned animals, adopt a furry friend at the local animal shelter instead of the pet store, or volunteer your time at Woods Humane Society. If you're interested in helping the elderly, volunteer your time at Sydney Creek Alzheimer's Center or another nursing home. If you want to help the environment, you don't have to start an organization, just grab a trash bag and take it with you on one of our beautiful trails or a walk on the beach. Most importantly, be the leader you've always envisioned yourself being. Tell your friends about the good deeds you're performing and encourage them to help you. If you are even remotely interested in making a difference in perhaps our world, do something now before it's too late for both you and our planet. What will your legacy be?